Thanks for dropping in. This is the Mix and Match Twisty Fidget. When you rotate the two halves independently, it makes a satisfying ratcheting click. The sound comes from the sides of the fidget slamming back and forth as they're attracted and repelled by embedded magnets. That covers the twisty part of the name. But where does the mix and match come into play? The design has 8 finger-friendly textures: plain, rib, scalloped, grip, gear, knurled, turbine, and round. Any 2 of these can be combined to make your own custom layout. Even better, everything is held together with a simple threaded core. If you're bored with one match, you can take your fidget apart and create a new combo. The model is designed to work with either 6x3 or 3x3mm magnets. These are standard sizes I've committed to reusing in all my designs, so don't worry about magnets going to waste if you buy a bunch for this project. There's plenty of other designs ready to make use of your spares. The fidget will work differently depending on which magnet size you pick. Larger 6x3 magnets will give you the strongest click, while the 3x3s have twice as many clicks per rotation. Both options work, but keep those factors in mind when you're planning your own copy. That's hardware out of the way, so let's tackle printing. No matter which texture you pick, every part of the fidget can be printed without supports. The magnets are embedded within the model, so you will need to pause your print midway to drop those in. If pausing's an issue, you could cut 2 layers off the bottom of the model in your slicing software for a glue-in-place option. It's not the recommended solution, but it will work. When you're installing the magnets, keep orientation in mind. The obvious plan is to align all the magnets in the same direction, so they'll attract the opposite side of the fidget. And that will give you the strongest possible click. But you can get some really creative effects by flipping the magnets every other hole, so there's a stronger repulsion between clicks. This sacrifices half of your clicks per rotation, but it also means that you don't need to keep track of which fidget parts attract each other. Personally, I prefer the alternating layout when using the smaller 3x3 magnets, but choose whatever layout sounds better to you. Have you had enough options? Because there's still a couple things to cover. I've also given the fidget a cute mushroom makeover. Its 2-part design seemed ideal for this purpose. It's even cross-compatible with the other mix and match parts. If you have a multicolor printer, you can print the top of the mushroom all in one go. It's designed with that in mind. But single color printers aren't left out. These dots are available as separate pieces. Just make sure they're properly aligned before gluing them in. Last but not least, all of the parts I've mentioned are available in a rattle variation. In these parts, the magnet holes are intentionally oversized. This lets the magnets bounce around as they're pushed and pulled. This was actually a design flaw in an earlier prototype, but I thought it was worth keeping for those who like noisy fidgets, or for those who enjoy annoying people with noisy fidgets. Can you guess which version I'm giving to my nephews? If you have ideas to expand the project even further, I've released template files for every single model I've mentioned today. I'm sure there's plenty of other textures and themes that could use this mechanism in creative ways. I have a few more ideas myself, maybe some holiday-themed fidgets, but I'll save that for later. Until next time, happy printing, and thanks for stopping by. Thanks for sticking around to the end. If you saw my most recent puzzle design video, you'll know that this fidget mechanism is actually repurposed from the side ports of the 6-alarm puzzle box. I've been printing and assembling these for a few weeks now, and I really like having a spare copy of the port around for fidgeting. Sometimes you struggle to find a project idea, and other times it makes itself known. Okay, that's it for now. Happy fidgeting!